The coronavirus pandemic has crippled the restaurant industry across the U.S., but some help is on the way. According to the National Restaurant Association, 9 in 10 restaurants have fewer than 50 employees, and 7 in 10 are single-unit operations. Lawmakers hope the extension of the Paycheck Protection Program will give some restaurants a lifeline. Joining me now is Chuck Tanner. He's the owner of Immigrant Outpost Restaurant in Livingston, Montana. Beautiful place. What a beautiful town. One of my favorites in the nation.
It is pretty great.
But you're going through tough times. Chuck, the new COVID-19 relief package will provide billions of dollars to small businesses like yours. Should you get the Paycheck Protection Program loan, how will you use the money, and how long do you think it will last? Is it enough?
In the first round, it was a big help. It allowed us to really look at how we were going to structure keeping as many people employed as we could. We're very seasonal. And because of that, we're waiting for the customers to come visit Yellowstone National Park in our little town in Livingston. Because of COVID, they weren't coming, so we still had all these employees that we really needed to make sure they had their bills paid, and it was a major help. And if this goes forward with another round, it'll help to keep us afloat and keep all those employees with their bills paid and their rents paid.
Now, many restaurants in metropolitan areas have changed their business models to find new streams of revenue. How have you had to adapt?
Very much so the same thing. We've done quite a bit of curbside service, to-go service. I've dropped plenty of meals off at people's houses. We've also reached out to those that are in need. So people in the community that can't afford to, feed their family for dinner. We've had a lot of community outreach that has picked up the bill for them, as well as us doing it. And as a small community, it's helped a lot. It's not your typical metropolitan business model. It's more taking care of your neighbor and looking out for each other.
What do you tell patrons at your restaurant, and what do you tell patrons at restaurants across the country that they can do to help in this situation?
Number one, be patient. This is new for everybody, and everybody's trying their hardest. The cooks, the servers, the bartenders, they're just trying to be safe and keep their bills paid. Yes, it takes longer. You think about it, you have to sanitize every pen, every table, every chair back, every door handle, every time somebody walks in or out. So everything takes a lot longer, not just cooking the food or serving the drink. So if people can be patient and understanding, we'll all get through this. We have to do it together. It is a community function. Everybody's got to be able to do it together.
You said we'll all get through this. How confident are you that your restaurant is going to get through this, and how important is your restaurant to your community?
I don't know how important the restaurant is to the community. I like to think that we try and do as much for the community as we can, whether it's coat drives or, helping out the kids at Christmas time whose families don't have a lot of money to support them. So we try and support as many things like that as we can. We like to be a hub. We really like to be a glimmer of hope to everybody in the community that, hey, we're still afloat. Everybody's going to be fine. Confidence-wise, I'm confident we'll be here. We'll put in the elbow grease and the time and the energy that it takes to be resilient, just because we refuse to fail.
Chuck Tanner, I'll stop by and say hi next time I'm fly fishing in Paradise Valley. So
please do. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Chuck.